right, here we go. Happy Friday as we are locked into Saber girls basketball. Dylan Corbett with you here as we've got zeros on the Vile and Wild scoreboard. Not every chance you get to take on an undefeated opponent, let alone on your home floor. We'll see if they can give the first blemish to the Rosemount Irish, who are in town here this evening, and the Sabres are looking for the upset victory. A little bit about the season for both sides thus far. Again, the unblemished side for the Irish. They beat Woodbury 79-33. Had a close one at the Hopkins High School Tip-Off Classic against Andover, 73-61 winners there. They disposed of Hastings, almost doubled them up, 64-36. They beat Egan in their first conference battle on the road, 65-53. 30-ball Two Rivers beat Prior Lake by 19, and they are coming off a win over Spring Lake Park as well as Eastview. So an undefeated 8-0. Sabres coming in. They are 3-5 overall, 1-2 in the conference. This would be a huge conference win to beat Rosemount, who's 2-0 coming in. And again, South and North up top there as well. South's 9-1. Lakeville North's got a 3-0 perfect record in conference. They sit at 7-2. Right now the Sabres are a half game on top of Farmington, and they are currently tied with Prior Lake. Well, they should have the head-to-head tiebreaker over Prior Lake there and Eastview. So they're right in the middle of the pack, seeing if they could kind of ascend and certainly put the rest of the conference on notice by taking out the undefeated Irish here on their home floor.
Whether it's Sabre game day or just a night out, O'Brien's Public House is the place to be in Shakopee with something for the whole family. When you support O'Brien's, you're supporting the home team. They're a locally owned hometown Irish pub that's an extensive supporter of Sabre sports and activities. At O'Brien's, there's always something new, including daily food and drink specials, a $5 drink of the month, live music on Wednesdays and Saturdays, free bingo every Saturday, and kids eat free every day. From O'Brien's Public House in Shakopee, go Sabres!
Hometown pride is what makes the Shakopee community great. It's also the core value at Hometown Bank in Shakopee. As the last true community bank in Shakopee, we want to help you with the best mortgage rate because we're your neighbors. We want your business to succeed because we're your customers. We want your kids to be financially educated so the community continues to grow. Now partnering with Hometown Insurance, visit our friendly Hometown Bank location in Shakopee or check out myht.bank today.
Hi, I'm Amy from McNerney Schmidt Funeral and Cremation in Shakopee. Someday you'll need services like ours. You'll need to trust someone to help make unimaginable decisions during a time of pain and grief. We believe trust at that level is earned. It's part of why we fervently support local sports, community programs, and the Shakopee community as a whole. So when your difficult moment comes, you know we'll be here with your best interests in mind. Visit McNerneyFuneralHome.com for more information. McNerney Schmidt Funeral and Cremation in Shakopee, your friend when you need it most.
Valley Sports in downtown Shakopee is your headquarters for Shakopee Sabers Spirit Wear. They're your one-stop shop for custom embroidery and screen printing for corporate apparel and youth sports teams. Valley Sports has also been giving back to the community since 1977 through sponsorships and donations. Cheer on the Sabres in style by checking out their downtown location on First Avenue in Shakopee or by visiting ShakopeeValleySports.com for more info.
At Christensen Jewelers, you'll find amazing custom jewelry options for your engagement ring, wedding set, or that special gift. Located just across Highway 21 from the Marcus Southridge Cinema, they're family-owned right here in Shakopee. Christensen Jewelers have a wide selection of natural or lab-grown diamonds and will help maintain your one-of-a-kind piece as the only jeweler in the South Metro that does their own in-house repairs. Mention you heard about Christensen Jewelers from Sabres Live and receive 20% off your first purchase.
Hi, this is Dr. Jesse Vile from Vile and Wild Orthodontics. With 5 convenient locations and before and after school appointments, Vile and Wild Orthodontics makes scheduling and getting to your appointments easy and hassle-free. We are home of the Brace Shuttle, which picks up kids from school for their appointments and returns them to school afterwards. To learn more or book an appointment, call 888-940-4444 or visit vilewildortho.com. That's VEILWILD ortho.com.
However you choose to stay active, St. Francis Regional Medical Center in Shakopee has expert providers offering surgical and non-surgical treatments to help keep you moving. From head injuries to ankle injuries and all the joints and muscles in between, St. Francis Ortho Spine Rehabilitation and Sports Medicine providers have your back and everything else. For more information, visit stfrancis-shakopee.com/ortho.
Shakopee Chevrolet have been serving the Shakopee community for over 60 years and are a proud supporter of Saber High School and youth sports. When you choose Shakopee Chevrolet, you can count on an easy car buying experience with great selection, simplified pricing, and no gimmicks from a family-owned dealership that's cheering on the Sabres right with you. Visit their showroom on First Avenue in downtown Shakopee or visit ShakopeeChevrolet.com today. Go Sabres.
All right, just in time here, going to catch the Sabres starting lineup. Let's go down to Tom Schlepper, our PA announcer for this evening.
Mia Farrow and Mia Budlage. Starting lineup for our Sabres. Junior, number 1, Nicole Menke. Freshman, number 10, Sadie Hall. Senior, number 23, Shyla Moore. Junior, number 24, Olivia Polecki. And senior, number 32, Cassandra Ross. Head coach, Juan Mitchell.
All right, there you have it, and we are set. Let's get the zeros up on the Vile and Wild scoreboard. Again, the weather this evening brought to you by your Minnesota Nice Weather Report, brought to you by Katie O'Dean State Farm. A little bit chillier today. We beat the snow, as I aforementioned in the open, but we got that all plowed out, and we're here for the undefeated Irish here at Shakopee High School. Whether it's auto, home, life, renters, business insurance, and more, Katie O'Dean and her team will help educate you with the options specific to your family or business and help grow the Shakopee community together. Learn more at mnniceinsurance.com. I believe we've got a graphic here for you as well. Roll that up. So there's the MN Nice Weather Report. I wish I had service, but to get you the accurate one, but I would say it's about 17 degrees I saw here. As we're underway, Sabres are in black, and the undefeated Irish are going to open up in man-to-man. They're going left to right, and the Sabres start here going right to left as they will look to operate up top. Paul Licky gets it, wing extended, cross-court pass to Menke. Menke gets a screen from Ross. She's doubled. And a trap off it. Nice job. Bounce pass to Ross is fit in. Now a tough pass is fit in as well. The rotation is there. Tough shot contested well. Offensive board going up, staying here. Sabres a bit discombobulated on the first possession, but they're going to save it with the basketball. Really hectic defense right up in their face. And the Irish are going to force a steal, but then falling to the ground. That'll be a travel. So the Irish really not given an inch of space here on anything. And the Sabres, saving possession again, are going to have now a far side inbound. As 17:22 remains in the first half. Zeros on the Vile and Wild scoreboard. This is the first possession as Ross and those iconic sneakers will pop out. Look for the back door, nothing. So she's got her dribble. She's pounding it into the hardwood, hoping for something. Menke will come get it. Menke looking for Paul Licky. Boy, Rosemount is just suffocating defensively right now. Here's Ross freeing up. Nice dribble drive, but they double and meet her there. The rotation is all over the place. Paul Licky looking for the cutter, fit in, and a blocking foul is going to bail him out again. So the Sabres doing a nice job. They're not having great looks at the hoop, but they're doing a good job at keeping that ball moving, and they draw the first foul. Tico Foley is going to pick up her first. Good to get her in foul trouble. She'll take one. Again, tough on the inbound, but they'll get it in and set it up. They're going through Hall. Hall with options. A bounce pass to Ross, who's going to pop, bring it over to the far side wing. Mankey, the action defensively all the way out beyond the free throw line. The three-point line, I should emphasize as well. The double comes out at the logo, and it's free for a moment. Now hustling, trying to find the open man. Stuck along the short corner. Here's a three opportunity. Finally a shot, and it's going to pay off. What a long possession, and they get a three out of it. Sadie Hall cues it up. And what a way to start from the field. 1 for 1 from deep. Now the Irish offense, after a long defensive not stand, they gave up the three, but tired legs defensively perhaps as they will get into their offense here with Moeller. Moeller will pop. They'll get it over to the left wing. Already 2 minutes gone, most of that on the Sabre first offensive possession. Pop and a dribble drive, looking for the two-pointer. That's a tough shot with great defense, and the Sabres have it. Picture perfect start for the Sabres here in the upset bid. 15:43 left to go. Ross puts a defender on skates, finds an open shooter. It's a three ball, and they begin 50%, 1 for 2, but the rebound comes to Mankey. Mankey, tough shot, missed. And a rebound for the Irish, down 3. Pushed in the floor. They've yet to hit the rim yet, 0 for 1. Moeller heads up past Ross, great defense. And ball's loose, saved. Ross picks it up. She'll get the rebound thanks to help from Mankey. Ross looking to bring up the ball herself. Finds a cutting Mankey. Mankey, Euro step all the way to the rack. 5-0. Sabres have the Irish on their heels so far. 2 contested shots. And a 5-0 advantage with 15 minutes left to go in the first half. Tego Foley brings it over. Skip pass all the way from Sheedy, finding an open shooter. No, Ross off the dead ball rebound. Gets it over to her guard. Sabres lead at 5-0 on the Violent Wild scoreboard. A three-pointer and then a tough layup from Mankey in transition. Hall going to work, finding Paul Licky up top. Defense extends all the way outside the arc here throughout the possession for the undefeated Irish. 8-0 coming in. As Moore finds Ross. Ross, 3 from the corner. Nothing but nylon. Sabres might force a Rosemount timeout early. It's 8-0. 14:15 left to go. Irish running their half-court offense. Dribbling with Thompson. Thompson marked blow for blow. They're going to get it down to the block. Skip pass. Triple threat position. Moore's not going anywhere. She's right in her hip pocket. That's a tough shot. It's going to work as a pass. Ball's loose. Tico Foley with a bounce pass trying to fit it out. Bodies on the floor, and they're going to call a foul instead of a jump ball. And the Irish can't believe it, but it's their second team foul, and it's going to be Sabre ball with 13:55. First foul on Thompson, and the second on the team.
Her first personal, team second. Into the game for the Irish, number 21, Riley Ain. And number 30, Eilishka Tico Foley.
The other Tico Foley has joined the floor now. Paul Licky, Sabres leading 8-0. 13 and a half minutes left. Ross thought about it. Tough shot, too strong. Rebound for Moeller. Thompson, bounce pass. Madrinsky firing it up. Boy, the shooting has been poor to start. They remain scoreless. A couple of bad misses on open threes from deep. Mankey off the screen from Ross. Dribble drive. Nice look inside, but it's going the other way. It's not going to be on Paul Licky. It was on the drive before the pass. A great take by the Irish, and they will force the first team foul on the Sabres. And it'll be on Mankey. 13 minutes left, no points for the Irish in the first half. Thompson will come get it. Driving. Oh, great help defense. Moore came over and helped show. And actually, that is Singleton-Buchanan who has checked in and immediately makes her presence felt defensively. So Singleton-Buchanan is in. She is guarding the post at the moment after making a fine defensive effort. Moore does remain out on the floor. She's got the near side wing for Moeller. Thompson trying to get loose. Ball fake, bounce pass outside the wing. Riley Ang has checked in. Moeller trying to make something happen. Gets it to Ang. Ang all the way to the hoop and a wild shot there. Boy, shut out through the first 5 minutes. 12 remain. Sabres can run some offense now. Keep this tired defense. Shaking Moeller away. And can't get the bucket, but the foul's coming for Moore. It's already a third team foul on the visiting Irish, and it'll be a pair for Moore at the line. Blocking foul right at the block. Ang picks up the foul.
Moore at the line shooting 2.
So Eilishka Beltenko-Foley is wearing, nope, that is 30. My eyes showed me 20. She and Ang checked in at the last. As 1 of 2 goes here, it's 9-0. Rebound to Takeo-Foley. Eilishka. Thompson behind the back dribble. Picked it up. Bounce pass to Moeller. Into Takeo-Foley. Working. Tough shot. Great defense again from Singleton-Buchanan. Up the floor. Menke. Thompson pokes it away. It'll stay here. 11 and a half minutes left in the first. The Irish don't have a point. More subs coming in. Stanek.
42, Heather Stanek, and 42, Emma Evelyn. In the game for the Sabres, number 2, Rayanna Scadam.
Scadam's checked in. Feeds it over Singleton-Buchanan. Menke, 11:20 left to go. They're in a man-to-man, but there's a lot of switching. There's double-team shows. Hasn't thwarted the Sabres yet. And now they're, it's really spaced out. Sabres have no trouble or issue patiently trying to find a high percentage shot. There's a switch. Now they're going to double her. Somebody's open. Got to find it. Calling for it, Singleton-Buchanan. She's wide open. Now they'll pick her up as she runs around the floor. That's a short corner jumper. And the high percentage shots continue. It's 11-0. First bench points.
Singleton-Buchanan scoring.
Shot? No. Great box out. Singleton-Buchanan's playing some fantastic minutes right now. 11-0, almost 7 full minutes of shutout basketball, as this is a foul. Yeah, the scoreboard is not glitching, I assure you. It is 11-0.
42, Emma Evelyn.
And a timeout. We will take it with them. Sabres have the undefeated Irish on the ropes. It is early, but things look promising here on a Friday.
Shakopee Chevrolet have been serving the Shakopee community for over 60 years and are a proud supporter of Sabre High School and youth sports. When you choose Shakopee Chevrolet, you can count on an easy car buying experience with great selection, simplified pricing, and no gimmicks from a family-owned dealership that's cheering on the Sabres right with you. Visit their showroom on First Avenue in downtown Shakopee or visit ShakopeeChevrolet.com today. Go Sabres.
Remember, O'Brien's Public House is the official pregame and postgame destination every Sabre game day. Cheer on the Sabres at a locally owned hometown Irish pub. Watch the Sabre game live at the pub or check out their daily specials, food and drink specials anytime, along with Saturday bingo and live music every Wednesday and Saturday. You can catch that tomorrow. 11-0, 10-13 left to go in the first period, and free throws are coming for Scadam. A slight rumble here from the crowd as the first one is good, 12-0. In and out, so 1 of 2 on both free throw attempts so far. 10 minutes left to go in the first half. Sabres leading the undefeated Irish 12-0. Dead ball dribble, pass over to Eng. Mendoza is checked in for the Sabres after the timeout was taken by Rosemount. Boy, no one's even looking at the basket right now. A lot of passing. That's a tough three, and that is first bucket made. Boy, they weren't finding anything, so Eng called her own number and buries it. First points come nearly halfway through the first half, and it comes from the bench. So now they have switched to a 2-3 zone. They have swat from man-to-man with a lot of switching and doubles. They've got a 2-3 zone going right now. Dead basketball for the Sabres, and the Sabres will take a timeout. So they were caught a little bit off guard there by the switch from man to zone, and the Sabres will take a timeout. We'll take it with them as well here on Sabres Live.
And Jewelers, you'll find amazing custom jewelry options for your engagement ring, wedding set, or that special gift. Located just across Highway 21 from the Marcus Southridge Cinema, they're family owned right here in Shakopee. Christensen Jewelers have a wide selection of natural or lab-grown diamonds and will help maintain your one-of-a-kind piece as the only jeweler in the South Metro that does their own in-house repairs. Mention you heard about Christensen Jewelers from Sabres Live and receive 20% off your first purchase.
And a reminder, the Sabres are on at O'Brien's Public House. Welcome if you are joining us from there. Hope you're enjoying the 12-3 start for the Shakopee Sabres here on their home floor. Dylan Corbett with you as the Sabres look to ascend to the top of the South Suburban standings with a huge win if they could pull this off. Corba will check in. Wearing a right knee sleeve. Menke will get the inbound. The 2-3 zone is extending all the way out to the logo. So it's not just your typical 2-3. They're really trying to not let the Sabres shoot the three. Sabres are shooting darn near 80% right now. They've only missed a handful of shots. Ross. Corba. And with no shot clock, they can make the defense work all they want. Up 9. Points have been at a premium, especially for Rosemount. Corba. Singleton-Buchanan's trying to post up, but the three bodies down there in the zone aren't letting her do anything and nearly forcing a turnover. Corba will save it. Dead basketball. Ross gets it. Irish are all over. Irish bench wants a 5-second call, but they are not getting close enough. Ross, that's a tough shot, and that's exactly what the Irish want to make you do. And they will take the defensive possession they just displayed and move it up the floor, see if they can get the offense hot. Eng is still out there. She's got the lone bucket. They're almost begging Rosemount to shoot the three. As again, Singleton-Buchanan forces tough defense and a wild shot from the block. 8 minutes left to go. Sabres fire it over to Menke. A screen is set for her. She ain't going anywhere. Rolls it back up top. 7:50 left to go in the first half. On the Violent Wild scoreboard, a 12-3 advantage. Sabres, dead basketball, fired over. Singleton-Buchanan puts it on the hardwood, a bounce pass near side, finding Scadam. Ross at the elbow. Up, two bodies were there on the wing. Getting a little congested here on the switch to the zone. Sabres do not have a point against the 2-3 yet. But again, these long possessions certainly do works some magic. Is that going in the other way? This man loves a charge call. Two personal fouls, or rather, yep, wow. So that's going to send Menke to the bench, as she has got 2 charging fouls, so she'll get a breather. I imagine we won't see her until about 3, maybe 2 minutes. Maybe she sits the rest of the half, depending on how this goes. But 2 fouls, that's the only trouble so far. 4 team fouls against the Irish. Irish with just 1 shot in the hoop. How about 2? No! Singleton-Buchanan making her presence felt in the lane. Uh-oh. Eng is going to commit a foul going for the basketball. That's going to be the 5th team foul. Is that going to be against Sabers? Oh, man. So it's going to be against the Sabers diving for the ball. So that's a turnover and then a foul as Corba picks it up. All of a sudden, team fouls 4-3. Now the Sabres have felt a drought offensively. No points against the zone. Sabres remain in man-to-man. Thompson. That's going the other way. What did I tell you? This man loves a good offensive foul. It's the 3rd one. This time 1 goes against the Irish. Irish just canned a 3, but it was waved off on the illegal screen. So Takeo Foley just took a foul. That's Eilishka. And they will try and solve the riddle of the 2-3 zone of the Irish. Singleton-Buchanan splits through a double team. Ball's on the ground. It is stolen. Irish zone defense has worked its magic. They got to get the offense going. I don't think the Irish have 5 points. That should not be the case, as another shot is going to be off, but an offensive board. Eng kicks it out. Here's a 3 from Thompson. Oh, it's a bad miss and a rebound. It should be 12-3 on the Violent Wild scoreboard. We've got that for you. It is not so here on the scoreboard currently. I don't know if anyone's going to pick up on that. It's certainly 12-3. Skipped up top. Paulicki almost intercepted it, but then got it over to Corbo, but threw off her rhythm a little bit. Airballs the shot. And now they're going to get Mendoza back in there.
Back in the game for Rosemount, number 23, Lauren Madrinsky. For the Sabres, number 23, Shyla Moore. And number 3 is Sevion Mendoza.
Sevion Mendoza's back onto the floor. 12-3. Eng. That is a travel. Great defense again by the Sabres. Sabres up 9. With 5 minutes and change. Moore. Ross is running the baseline. Wow, did they just... No, they're staying in a 2-3. Thought it looked more like a 1-3-1, and the Sabres don't have an answer for it. That's over and back. 3 straight turnovers for the Sabres against the 2-3 zone of the Irish. And the 12-3 score stands, however, because Rosemount can't find a bucket against the Sabre man-to-man defense, which has been equally as suffocating. .450 left to go. Very low scoring first half. Oh, nice move, but too far underneath the hoop. She banged it off the bottom of the rim. Mendoza tried to squeeze a pass into Moore. Moore is fouled going up. And more free throws coming. This will go against Mudrinsky. And it's the 5th team foul.
Rosemount, number 23, Lauren Mudrinsky. Her first. Team 6. Moore at the free throw line, shooting 2.
Moore cans the first. They haven't made 2 straight yet. See if they can here. That's now the 6th team foul for Rosemount. So bonus for the Sabres, as there's the first 2 for 2. 14-3 Sabres. Sabres with 3 fouls committed. Three ball off the window. No. The three-point shooting continues to be woeful. They're nearing 0 for 8. The 2-3 is meeting them at the center logo. Sabres got free throws. That's their only points against this 2-3 from the floor. Well, not from the floor, from the charity stripe. There we go. That's great ball movement. A 3 opens up in the corner, and the high percentage continues. Corner 3. It's 17-3. Final 4 minutes. The Irish are 8-0, folks. 3 ball, they need it. Oh, boy. Rebound. I mean, the shots have not been close. They like the corner for the Sabres. Good rotation by the defense of the Irish. And now a foul outside the three-point arc means it's going to be free throws with the 1-and-1 bonus. And they continue to pile on. You know, for an 8-0 team, you don't never want to say never, but at one point, could we start thinking about it? 17-3, free throws coming. Moore comes in. Moore's got all her points at the line. They missed the front end here. And don't want to leave too many points at the stripe. They've missed 3 free throws. 17-3. Ang looking to get it into the post. There it is. Ross back in the game. And jump ball because Moore came over to help. Forced to tie up. 4 out of the 5 Irish on the floor right now have a personal foul. No fouls on the Sabre 5 currently. Sabres have committed 3 team fouls. 2 have been a charge. That's another tough shot. And now that'll be a foul against Ross on the rebound. Ross didn't box out after the shot, and they allowed the foul to go against her.
Foul on Shakopee, number 32, Cassandra Ross.
Again, we haven't seen Menke again. She is still sitting with those 2 fouls that she checked out of with 7 minutes left. They haven't needed her. 17-3. Ang has been the offense. Now it's 17-5. She's got all their points.
Basket by Avery Moeller.
So all sorts of confusion here. It's 17-5. Ang has all the points. Referees still have no idea. I mean, the score, they've got different points, even though Ang's got all 5. I mean, do we tell them at half?
Back in the game for the Sabres, number 2, Rayanna.
I mean, we're locked in here on Sabres Live, so you guys at home know the score. 17-5 here as the clock gets rolling, under 3 minutes left to go. I mean, what if it comes down to that, right? I mean, what's the procedure there? Hopefully, I guess it doesn't come down to that. Sabres looking to control this dozen-point lead. Hall working. Ross opening up a 3, and one of the rare misses in this first half for Shakopee. So Ang's got all 5 points. She came in off the bench, and they haven't been able to get her off the floor. She's been the offense. Feed the hot hand. Moore, one-on-one's pass is out of it to the senior guard Thompson. Thompson driving, drawing contract. That's Ross's second. I don't think she drew a contract. Contact was what I was going for there. Ava Thompson, I beg your pardon, is a junior.
32, Cassandra Ross.
Ross picks up 2. So Ross might have to come out, and I would sit her for the rest of the half. Menke, it looks like, is getting that same, but nobody's set to come in. Nope, could be some subs coming here. First shot is up, and it is hitting that lid on the rim for the Irish, and there is Ross. She'll sit with 2. Singleton-Buchanan's been a stud defensively, so they're certainly not going to lose any post presence there. 2:08 left. Here's the second one coming from Thompson. That is going to fall through, and 17-6. Had an open layup and just left it short. 2 minutes left to go in the first half on the Violent Wild scoreboard. 17-6. Thompson. Oh, what a read and a steal from Moore. Paul Lickey. Stop and pop. 20-6. And handoff exchange. Ladrinsky. And another steal. Singleton-Buchanan shakes her defender and finishes for 2. She's up to 4 bench points. (22-6). Drive, contact, no foul, and heading the other way with 40 seconds remaining. (22-6). Thompson, air ball. The Irish have 2 made field goals, both from Eng. Thompson has a free throw. (20 seconds left. Sabres can hold for the final shot. Up 16 over the undefeated Rosemount Irish. Paul Lickey. Contact, no whistle, no problem. At the buzzer, 24-6. The Sabres in an absolute rout of the undefeated Irish. Irish scurrying to the halftime locker room because they've got some adjustments to make. 24-6. It's all Sabres here at home, but they'll have to play 2 halves. They certainly can't take their foot off the gas, but this is a more than great start here on Sabres Live.
And Jewelers, you'll find amazing custom jewelry options for your engagement ring, wedding set, or that special gift. Located just across Highway 21 from the Marcus Southbridge Cinema, they're family owned right here in Shakopee. Christensen Jewelers have a wide selection of natural or lab-grown diamonds and will help maintain your one-of-a-kind piece as the only jeweler in the South Metro that does their own in-house repairs. Mention you heard about Christensen Jewelers from Sabres Live and receive 20% off your first purchase.
Hi, this is Dr. Jesse Vile from Vile and Wild Orthodontics. Are you an adult who had braces when you were younger but have experienced your teeth shifting over the years? Vile and Wild Orthodontics can help with that. We specialize in both Invisalign and traditional braces treatment for children and adults of all ages. Invisalign touch-up cases make straightening your teeth easier and more affordable than ever before. To learn more or schedule your complimentary consultation today, call 888-940-4444 or visit vilewildortho.com. That's VEILWILD ortho.com.
O'Brien's Public House is Sabre Nation's official pregame and postgame destination every Sabre game day. Catch the big game on Sabres Live at the pub, along with live music every Wednesday and Saturday, bingo on Saturdays, and charity bingo on select Sundays. O'Brien's Public House is cheering on the Sabres right with you and are a proud supporter of Shakopee sports and activities. Don't forget, kids eat free every day. Whether it's game day or anytime, there's always something new at O'Brien's.
Katie O'Dean State Farm is your friendly local agent for Minnesota Nice Insurance. With 23 years of agency experience, Katie O'Dean and her licensed team are here to educate community members about coverage specific to their needs, lifestyle, and budget, covering home, auto, renters, business, life insurance, and more. Katie O'Dean and her team want to help our Shakopee community together. Learn more by visiting mnniceinsurance.com.
Valley Sports in downtown Shakopee is your headquarters for Shakopee Sabers Spirit Wear. They're your one-stop shop for custom embroidery and screen printing for corporate apparel and youth sports teams. Valley Sports has also been giving back to the community since 1977 through sponsorships and donations. Cheer on the Sabres in style by checking out their downtown location on First Avenue in Shakopee or by visiting ShakopeeValleySports.com for more info.
Dylan Corbett back here with you. There's your score on the Violin Wild scoreboard. Sabres lead it 24-6 over the undefeated Rosemount Irish. It has been all Sabres. They are shooting at an insanely high percentage, and obviously the percentage has been very low for Rosemount. They have not found anything from deep outside of the bench points from Ang. She's got the 2 field goals, the 3, the 2 on the runner, and then Thompson went 1 of 2 from the free throw stripe, and there's your 6 points. It's looking like a football score here at half, but the Sabres can't let off the gas. They lead it 24-6 because water finds its level, right? Eventually these shots are going to be going in for the Irish. Eventually the shots are going to be not hitting at 65%, which the Sabres unofficially are hitting at right now. They are making everything. And they, the possessions haven't looked pretty, but they wait, grind you down, and find that open shot more times than not. Obviously, they have been making it. 24-6 is the score. They lead it. As we take care of some business here for you, remember you can always get social with Sabres Live. As you can check us out there on Twitter at Sabres Live or on Facebook via Facebook.com/Shako Sabres Live for the latest highlights, news, and the best coverage of Sabres sports around. If you forgot there was a Friday night game, the snow's gone, there's been a lot of makeup games. Nope, we're here, but in case you missed it tonight, you can check it out tomorrow. It's there for you on demand tab on ShakopeeSabers.com/live. And you can check out all previous broadcasts there as well. QR code time. How about this? Become a Sabre Insider. You get a weekly email newsletter right there in your inbox featuring, well, not in your actual mailbox, in your email, right? Featuring highlights, news, exclusive giveaways, and more by scanning the QR code on your screen today. You're on the go? Well, don't be driving when you pull up the Game Time Media app, but if you are obviously in a safe scenario and want to catch any of the action in the Metro, check out the Sabres score. This is a key game. You want to pull it up on the Game Time MN app. If you're at home and you don't want to watch it on your phone, you can throw it up on your smart TV. Just check out the App Store. Game Time, one word, MN. There for you, the Game Time MN app presented by Game Time Media. Make sure to check out also the podcast that you should be listening to, the TC Game Time podcast. You can keep up with the latest happenings in Twin Cities prep sports from the guys that call the games. Logan Anderson, Matt Dean, and Bill Hupp each week break down prep sports in Minnesota while welcoming in coaches, media members, and more. Visit GameTimeMN.com or check them out on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to your podcast by searching for the TC Game Time podcast today. Congrats to Annika Wilmer. She is your McNearney-Schmidt Sabre of the Week for her performance on the ice. How about back-to-back 2-goal games? They call that a brace in soccer, one shy of a Hattie in, of course, pond hockey. Last week, helping lead the Sabres in total scoring for individual goals. Up to 6, your McNearney-Schmidt Sabre of the Week, Annika Wilmer. All right, that's enough of me talking. We've got action coming up here as well after these messages.
However you choose to stay active, St. Francis Regional Medical Center in Shakopee has expert providers offering surgical and non-surgical treatments to help keep you moving. From head injuries to ankle injuries and all the joints and muscles in between, St. Francis Ortho Spine Rehabilitation and Sports Medicine providers have your back and everything else. For more information, visit stfrancis-shakopee.com/ortho.
Shakopee Chevrolet have been serving the Shakopee community for over 60 years and are a proud supporter of Saber High School and youth sports. When you choose Shakopee Chevrolet, you can count on an easy car buying experience with great selection, simplified pricing, and no gimmicks from a family-owned dealership that's cheering on the Sabres right with you. Visit their showroom on First Avenue in downtown Shakopee or visit ShakopeeChevrolet.com today. Go Sabres.
Hometown pride is what makes the Shakopee community great. It's also the core value at Hometown Bank in Shakopee. As the last true community bank in Shakopee, we want to help you with the best mortgage rate because we're your neighbors. We want your business to succeed because we're your customers. We want your kids to be financially educated so the community continues to grow. Now partnering with Hometown Insurance, visit our friendly Hometown Bank location in Shakopee or check out myht.bank today.
Losing a loved one is a heartbreaking and often unexpected challenge. It's easy to feel lost with no map showing what to do or where to start. Hi, I'm Joe from McNerney Schmidt Funeral and Cremation in Shakopee. If you're facing the loss of a loved one, please call us. We'll give you a place to start by helping you understand what needs to happen and what your options are. We hope we don't hear from you for a long time, but know that when you need us, we have your best interests in mind. We'll help you find a place to start, whether you do business with us or not. Visit our website at McNerneyFuneralHome.com. McNerney Schmidt Funeral and Cremation in Shakopee. Your friend when you need it most.
Zager Family Chiropractic is a local wellness facility focused on achieving and maintaining great health through unprecedented chiropractic care. Dr. Matt Zager is a Shakopee alum and former Saber athlete that's committed to taking care of the smallest to the oldest patients that walk through his doors with affordable plans for everyone. Located on Fearling Drive in Shakopee next to Cub Foods, Zager Family Chiropractic is committed to making your wellness a priority with flexible and convenient appointment times. Learn more at ZagerFamilyChiro.com.
Whether it's Saber game day or just a night out, O'Brien's Public House is the place to be in Shakopee with something for the whole family. When you support O'Brien's, you're supporting the home team. They're a locally owned hometown Irish pub that's an extensive supporter of Saber sports and activities. At O'Brien's, there's always something new, including daily food and drink specials, a $5 drink of the month, live music on Wednesdays and Saturdays, free bingo every Saturday, and kids eat free every day. From O'Brien's Public House in Shakopee, go Sabres!
Just about set here for the start of the second half on the Violent Wild scoreboard. Sabres 24 and Rosemount 6. As obviously they will look to try and flip the script here in the second, but shots aren't falling right now for the team in white. Reminder, we got the Christensen Jewelers shining moment of the game coming up in the post-game show. They're right across Highway 21 from the Marcus Southbridge Cinema. Family-owned jeweler right here in Shakopee, specializing in engagement rings, wedding rings, and custom jewelry options. Mentioned you heard them on Sabres Live and receive 20% off your first purchase today. That goes a long way for fine jewelry, I'll tell you that much. Utilize that and say you heard it right here on Sabres Live. Sabres going left to right now. If you are a fan of trends, the Sabres potentially don't have to score this half, right? Nope. Obviously, you think the game plan has changed. The shots will start to fall. The defense continues to be strong here for the Irish, but they got to make it happen on the other side. Eng is starting the second half. She's been the offense. What a pass. Everyone marks her. Oh, and they missed the layup. Offensive board. Moeller along two. Gets it to go. And just like that, shots falling. Just the third field goal. Sabres looking for an answer. And they turn it over. The Irish visitors starting to gain life. Thompson. Moeller. And And the points continue to fall through. Ramwall's out there as well as Moeller's heating up. And 4 quick points to start the second half have the timeout coming from the Saber bench. So 24-10 will take a full timeout with them here. Sabers looking to hold on.
Katie O'Dean State Farm is your friendly local agent for Minnesota Nice Insurance. With 23 years of agency experience, Katie O'Dean and her licensed team are here to educate community members about coverage specific to their needs, lifestyle, and budget, covering home, auto, renters, business, life insurance, and more. Katie O'Dean and her team want to help our Shakopee community together. Learn more by visiting mnniceinsurance.com.
Who's got? All right, well, we are going with the scoreboard here as that makes it now a 12-point game. Again, I'd love to see their book because we'll see if it comes down to those 2 points. I normally wouldn't care, but I mean, it's just, I don't think my eyes are deceiving me. All right, so let's see if the Sabres can pick up offensively here. 24-12 on the Violent Wild scoreboard. 16 and a half minutes left to go. Ross, bad pass stolen. Boy, now the Irish really turning things on its head to open up the second half. Sabres back-to-back turnovers. Irish starting to heat up with Moeller on back-to-back buckets, and now a foul on Ross. That's her third. And maybe she will have to sit again. Sabres pick up their first foul. Tego Foley misses the first free throw. 16:01 left. Amisha Ramlal is an 8th grader who is out there to start the second half. Both free throws do not go for Tanko Foley there. 24-12. Singleton-Buchanan over to Paul Licky. Paul Licky's got a 3-pointer. (24-12). Mankey back out there. She sat the final 7 minutes of the first half. More Euro step. No, can't finish it. Looked pretty though. 15 and a half. Sabres, no buckets in the second half. They have certainly flipped the script. Ang is heating up. Oh, she can't miss. And it's 24-15.
Riley Ang for 3.
Ang hits one from deep. 7-0. They're outscoring in the second half. Oh, man, another bad pass stolen. Sabres falling apart to start the second half. Irish can feel it. The momentum shifting to their side. Thompson, crossover. Thompson, foul, count it.
Basket by Ava Thompson is good. Found Sabres number 10, Sadie Hall. Her first, team second. Thompson at the free throw line shooting 1.
Thompson shooting to complete the and one. Does so. 24-18. And it's another turnover. Ramsall. No foul this time. Rebound poked away. Mankey. Oh, they're wanting an offensive foul. There's none. A lot of contact going both ways there. Short corner. Sabers avoid what looked like a blocking foul, and now a shot is going to miss off the front of the rim. Running the floor. Ramsall pull up. Oh, got her defender in the air. Floater. Wow, that was nasty. Yep, another timeout. 24-20. Sabres burn another one. And they'll want to talk things over as they are getting outscored without a bucket here with 14:05 left to go in the second.
I'm Amy from McNerney Schmidt Funeral and Cremation in Shakopee. Someday you'll need services like ours. You'll need to trust someone to help make unimaginable decisions during a time of pain and grief. We believe trust at that level is earned. It's part of why we fervently support local sports, community programs, and the Shakopee community as a whole. So when your difficult moment comes, you know we'll be here with your best interest in mind. Visit McNerneyFuneralHome.com for more information. McNerney Schmidt Funeral and Cremation in Shakopee, your friend when you need it most.
24-20 in the blink of an eye, a 12-0 start to the second half. A 3 from Eng, 4 from Moeller, bucket plus the harm for Thompson. And then Ramwall, who we didn't see her the entire first half. She's an 8th grader. She comes in and puts on the smoothest basketball move of the night, and it looks like she's not leaving the floor. Irish have basically scrapped their game plan and said, hey, go get us a win. And that's exactly what they have called for and gotten out of their team, out of the locker room here. Sabres need that coming out of their second called timeout without a point to start the first 3 minutes. Three, Mendoza off to the left. Rebound, Thompson running a 1v1 fast break. She pushed out the arm. No call. Miss on the shot and an offensive board. Eng, heat check. Too strong. Rebound, Menke slows it up. Sabres need a bucket. Mendoza blocked. Thompson up to Moeller. Moeller fouled. Paulicki in disbelief. Third team foul on the Sabres. None committed by the Irish. 13 minutes left.
24, Olivia Paulicki, her first personal, team third.
Just the first on Paulicki.
Moeller at the free throw line, shooting 2.
And Moeller continues to produce here in the second half. Has someone been asked to leave? Wow. Someone has been ejected from the stands. In the middle of those free throws, in which both came for the Irish, and they're within 2. Menke batted away. Singleton-Buchanan down low. Paulicki. Pass to nobody. That's over and back. Sabres turn it over again. They've been shut out in the second half. After that's what they did to the Irish for the better part of the first. 12:39 left. And they're going to whistle an offensive foul on an illegal screen. It's going to go against Ramwall. Well, a lot of fouls were committed by the Irish in the first half, but they were all spread out through the lineup, so no real foul trouble. Menke's playing with 2. We haven't seen Cassandra Ross in a good 4 minutes. Certainly has not helped the offense by her being on the bench, as they're begging for somebody to step up here and make a bucket. Paul Lickey looking for it. Menke, a lot of ball screens. Great defense and another bad pass turnover. 12 minutes. That's too much sauce on the pass. And a turnover gives it right back to the Sabres, but they need offense, and here comes Ross.
Back in the game for Shakopee, number 10, Sadie Hall, number 32, Cassandra Ross.
Cassandra Ross coming back out with 3 fouls, trying to ignite the offense. Smart play to get Menke off because she's got 2, so they'll kind of stagger those 2 until they're forced to play the full starting lineup and just hope that the fouls remain in check. Pass came a little late. They had a 3. Sabres nearly gave it away. Ross, nice pass. Shirley. No, but Ross is wide open. No! Stays here. Mendoza playing a ton of second half minutes. The sisters will swap for each other here.
In the game for the Irish, number 34, Perla Keiko-Foley.
Perla comes in for Eilishka. Another steal. Moeller. Irish can take it to a tie game or their first lead. This is for the tie. It is going to roll in and out. Offensive board. Keiko Foley, and then a foul on the Irish, and their bench is fired up. Oh, man. So the sisters are going to swap for each other again. Coach was not pleased with the minute that was put in on the prior sub, so he switches them right back out again as the 2-3 zone greets the Sabres, who look for their first bucket of the half. And a foul. Moeller picks up number 2. And she will check out.
Rosemount, 12, Avery Moeller, her third, team third.
Boy, they're running like a full 10 for Rosemount. As now comes, or never mind, there's Sheedy returning. They're running 9, though. Sabres lead by 2. Nearly a turnover. Spacing issues in that corner. Freed up to the near side. Ross, elbow, doubled to the corner. Inside, dribbled out. Nothing doing. 10 minutes to go. Sabres haven't even looked at the basket. Skip pass is open if they could fit it over. This is the wrong place to get trapped. It's a steal. And then it's a tie-up after the steal, and it'll go to the Irish.
In the game for the Sabres, number 5, Kaylee Corba.
Corba is in for the Sabres. Thompson kicks to an open shooter. 3 and the lead for the first time this evening. Madrinsky finally finds the box score. Ross. Corba's got a dead basketball. 9 minutes to go. Sabres trailing for the first time. Outscored 17-0 in the second half. And we're halfway through it. Timeout called. They're going to have just one left. Sabres all of a sudden trailing on Sabres Live.
Hometown pride is what makes the Shakopee community great. It's also the core value at Hometown Bank in Shakopee. As the last true community bank in Shakopee, we want to help you with the best mortgage rate because we're your neighbors. We want your business to succeed because we're your customers. We want your kids to be financially educated so the community continues to grow. Now partnering with Hometown Insurance, visit our friendly Hometown Bank location in Shakopee or check out myht.bank today.
25-24, 17-0 run by the Irish. Have them with their first lead of the night. Coming up, our St. Francis Regional Medical Center player of the game. As well as the shining moment of the game, brought to you by our friends at Christensen Jewelers. All right, Sabres need a bucket. Sounds like hyperbole, but no points in the second half. 8.5 to go. Ross playing with 3 fouls. Sabres have 1 timeout left. 4 for the Irish. They're back in man-to-man for the first time since early in the first half. That is going the other way. It's the 3rd charge on the Sabres. This goes against Hall. Her first. Menke returns. Paulicki returns. Bramlaw gets a breather. Ang's back out there. Sheedy picked up her dribble. Ang, 8 minutes to go. Irish by 1. Thompson. Ang gets loose. In and out. Takeo Foley helps get the rebound to Sheedy. Sheedy, that's got to be careful. Ross just missed her 4th foul, and now the Sabres get the basketball. Sabres are running into each other on offense. They got to work it into the paint. Ross has the right idea. Shakes a defender and misses. And the shutout continues. Thompson poked from behind, stolen by Ross. Hall appears to have injured her shoulder. Korba hunting for points. She's hacked. And a chance to end the drought at the line. Hall really holding that right shoulder, and I think Moore's going to come get her. There it is. Eliska Takeo Foley picks up her 2nd, so she comes off as Perla returns. And the Sabres return with the lead, 26-25, 2 for Korba. No field goals in the second half, however. 2 free throws for the Sabres. Moeller, that is a tough shot. Great defense, Moore with the rebound. Menke. Ross is fouled. Moeller picks it up. Her third.
Foul on Rosemount, number 12, Avery Moeller. Her fourth personal, team fifth. Ross at the free throw line, shooting 2.
First one is good. 3 free throws, the points. That's actually Ross's first point. And can't get the second. Paul Licky gets the rebound. Sabres by 2. 6 minutes. Menke calling for a ball screen. Or calling for someone to pop. Moore. Ross poked away. Stolen. Three. Off the front iron. Rebound. Uh-oh. That's great. Heads up. Oh, they say a foul. So bailed out. That's great defense trapping along the short corner, but in the backcourt, a foul committed. So now 6 fouls on the Irish. Madrinsky just picked it up. 4 fouls on the Sabres. So Ilishka and Perla keep on switching. Paul Licky. No, threw it up there and stays here. .5:18 left, Sabres by 2. Fighting in between a double team and a jump ball. Really tried to force the issue into Ross. They did, and they'll get a jump ball. Stays here, but that possession arrow is flipped. 5 minutes. Remember, the Sabres have just 1 timeout left. Menke backing down Eng. Kicks Ross. Fed over Korba. Korba passes to Ross, who was not looking. She set the screen and then didn't look. And the turnovers approaching double figures. The Sabres have just 3 points, all from the free throw line. It was 24-8. Eng, short. Menke couldn't hold tight the rebound. Oh, she came out of bounds and came back. Irish bench fired up. This call benefits the Sabres, and now Ross passes up a 3. Runs wildly, but passes it to Moore. 4 minutes and change. Ross has it back. Over to Menke. A lot of driving without initiative, and this will stay here. And again, the Sabres catching a couple calls back to back. They'll save the possession. Paul Licky off a nice screen. No, the lid remains on the rim. Rebound, Ramwall. Eng, open 3, yes! And a timeout taken I would imagine that's taken by the Irish. I don't know why the Sabres would. Yep, Irish are taking it. They have 3 remaining. They have the lead. 28-27 on Sabres Live.
Family Chiropractic is a local wellness facility focused on achieving and maintaining great health through unprecedented chiropractic care. Dr. Matt Zager is a Shakopee alum and former Sabre athlete that's committed to taking care of the smallest to the oldest patients that walk through his doors with affordable plans for everyone. Located on Veerling Drive in Shakopee next to Cub Foods, Zager Family Chiropractic is committed to making your wellness a priority with flexible and convenient appointment times. Learn more at ZagerFamilyChiro.com.
Ang has 3 triples. She has got 11 points. Sabres have just 3 points in the second half. They trail by 1. Ross playing with 3 fouls. She'll inbound to Menke. Ross wants the post up, and Ang gets a piece of it. Nice work. 3.5 minutes left to go.
Back in the game for Shakopee, number 10, Sadie Hall.
Hall has returned. Long inbound to nobody in particular, but Singleton-Buchanan gets it, runs off a screen, gives it to Menke. Ball screen. They go off of it. Menke double teamed in the short corner. Pass tipped. Stolen. Irish by 1. 3 minutes left. Oh, man. No foul call. Sabres. Now a foul given to the Sabres. And they will be shooting. Thompson picks up her second.
17 foul. Sadie Hall at the free throw line, shooting 1-1.
Hall at the line, shooting 1-1. Sabres don't have a field goal in the second half. It's been all free throws. This for the tie. Oh my, did that hit the rim? It did not. And again, remember, Hall is dealing with that shoulder, and they tried to get her out there, and clearly that's affecting the shot, so they are going to make the sub to get her right back out. Yeah, good catch there, as I had forgotten she was injured, and then really it did show. Kudos to her trying to gut that out, but better get that healthy for sure if you can't shoot at 100%. So the 1-1 fails, and this will stay here with some good defense. Catch and shoot long 2, no. Ang nearly got the rebound, tie up, but remember this time it'll stay here after that other nice tie up by the Irish, so that might save them a possession. Will it save them points? Sabre defense needs to lock up, 2.5 to play. Bowler. Ang. Takeo Foley sets a screen. Thompson from deep, low. Not sure that was the shot the Irish were looking for. Sabres a chance to take the lead. Paulicki. Sabres having trouble getting into an offense. They're going to reset. Dead ball. Somebody's got to help. There's Ross. Minute 55. No field goals in the second half, and this is not helping. It is, why didn't they grab it? Now the Irish coach is up in arms, and the Sabres get it in one! Oh, is that the turning point? Why didn't she grab the ball? Singleton-Buchanan, her first points of the second half. 1:40 left to go. Free throw woes have been an issue. Trying to make it. It is a shooter's touch. 30-28. Minute 40 left. The 8-0 Irish with the ball. Down 2. Eng's wide open for the lead. Bad miss. Rebounder is Ross. Went in between the rim and the backboard on the right side. Sabres with 80 seconds to hold a 2-point lead. And I have it technically as a 4 by my book, but it's 2 points. And a foul will send them to the line. And I think that's probably the wise decision for the Irish. Why waste any time? Force them to win it at the line. Singleton-Buchanan did just make one. She'll try and make another. 1-1 front end. No. Offensive board, Ross. Ross passes out. Now they're going to foul Menke. And now it'll be 2. Menke, one of the top shooters on this team, trying to help put this on ice. Great job by the Sabres to find Menke to make sure she's the one going to the line. Remember, we've got 2 here. Shooter's touch.
In the game for the Sabres, number 2, Daviyana
Scatum in. Buchanan with a nice shift again on the floor. 2-possession game Sabres, 32-28, 62 seconds. Thompson, bounce pass, Ramlaw 3, missed everything, too long. Ross, get it to Menke, and Menke's going to the line with 46 seconds. Third foul on Thompson.
Her third personal. Menke at the free throw line, shooting 2.
This is going to be incredible, but the Sabres, if they get a win here, they're going to do it potentially without a field goal in the second half. Menke's 3 points all at the line. Second one's good. Singleton-Buchanan did have the one from the floor. So it'll be with 1 as this is on the floor. And a timeout. There are 2 remaining now as it's taken by the Irish. Sabres lead it 34-28. And they will take the timeout. It's a full, and we shall take it with them.
Valley Sports in downtown Shakopee is your headquarters for Shakopee Sabers Spirit Wear. They're your one-stop shop for custom embroidery and screen printing for corporate apparel and youth sports teams. Valley Sports has also been giving back to the community since 1977 through sponsorships and donations. Cheer on the Sabres in style by checking out their downtown location on 1st Avenue in Shakopee or by visiting ShakopeeValleySports.com for more info.
Right, the runner. Yep, so the runner's the difference here as you get a look at the scoreboard as Singleton-Buchanan, the lone field goal in the second half, and then they've got 7 free throws. Sabres 34, Irish 28. 2 timeouts left for the Irish, 1 left for the Sabres. And remember, they've had 1 since 7 minutes remaining, so what a job there, coaching on the fly without the benefit of burning that final timeout. 36 seconds remain. Irish basically need either a quick 2 or a 3. And if they don't get either, they want to foul anyone but Mankey. Thompson for the quick 2. Missed it. Offensive board. Uh-oh, Eng got loose. Oh, that's exactly what the Irish needed, and the Irish take a timeout. Boy, the Sabres played perfect defense, no 3-ball, but then they got thwarted by the offensive rebound. Everyone crashed the glass, and Eng was left wide open. She hits her 4th 3 of the game, 3rd of the second half, and the Sabres lead is now 1 possession. So the timeout taken by the Irish will stay here, 1 apiece. The game plan is simple. Free up Mankey and then just make 1 of 2. Christensen Jewelers shining moment of the game coming up in our post-game show. Full court man-to-man. Oh, they had it in Mankey's hands. They give it to Ross. And Ross is fouled. And Ross has 2. Moeller's got 4 fouls. Thompson just picked up her 4th, so keep an eye on that. So Ross will shoot 2. She basically, well, she would like to make both. I don't understand why Mankey gave up the basketball. First one misses.
Back in the game to Rosemount 12, Avery Moeller.
Second one is good. 1 of 2. Irish need a 3 or a really quick 2. Down 4. Taking a lot of time. Eng. Nothing. Ramlall. Thompson. Eng was open. They couldn't get her. She'll free up a shot. It's off the mark. Offensive board. A foul is called on the Sabres with half a second left. This ball game is all but through. 35-31. The Sabres gave you all a scare, gave us all a scare, but look like they are a timeout away from winning this thing. Just making sure everything is all set here. Sabres call their last timeout, making sure they're all squared away, and try and finish off this big conference victory.
Impact Solutions, your South Metro print shop with big city connections. Whether you need a few copies of a business proposal or a whole buffet of marketing materials, Digital Impact Solutions can do it for you. Brochures, banners, and more. If you need it, they can do it. Digital Impact Solutions is veteran-owned and proud to support all South Metro communities. So if you want...
Oh, that came out quick on us, so sorry. We got to cut that timeout because there's the buzzer. It is a good 3. The Irish make it a 1-point game, but the Sabres are victorious.
Is good. Final score, Shakopee wins it.
There's your final. Sabres win it 35-34. We'll talk about it in the post-game show next.
Hi, this is Dr. Jesse Vile from Vile and Wild Orthodontics. Are you an adult who had braces when you were younger but have experienced your teeth shifting over the years? Vile and Wild Orthodontics can help with that. We specialize in both Invisalign and traditional braces treatment for children and adults of all ages. Invisalign touch-up cases make straightening your teeth easier and more affordable than ever before. To learn more or schedule your complimentary consultation today, call 888-940-4444 or visit vilewildortho.com. That's VEILWILD ortho.com.
At Christensen Jewelers, you'll find amazing custom jewelry options for your engagement ring, wedding set, or that special gift. Located just across Highway 21 from the Marcus Southridge Cinema, they're family-owned right here in Shakopee. Christensen Jewelers have a wide selection of natural or lab-grown diamonds and will help maintain your one-of-a-kind piece as the only jeweler in the South Metro that does their own in-house repairs. Mention you heard about Christensen Jewelers from Sabers Live and receive 20% off your first purchase.
O'Brien's Public House is Saber Nation's official pregame and postgame destination every Saber game day. Catch the big game on Sabers Live at the pub, along with live music every Wednesday and Saturday, bingo on Saturdays, and charity bingo on select Sundays. O'Brien's Public House is cheering on the Sabres right with you and are a proud supporter of Shakopee sports and activities. Don't forget, kids eat free every day. Whether it's game day or anytime, there's always something new at O'Brien's.
There's your final on the Vile and Wild scoreboard for one final time. I'm Dylan Corbett. Sabres 35, the previously undefeated Rosemount Irish 34. 8-1. Sabres get a crucial conference win, and they are ascending the South Suburban standings for your defending South Suburban champs. A reminder of your Christensen Jewelers shining moment of the game right here, located just across Highway 21 from the Marcus Southbridge Cinema. They are a family-owned jeweler right here in Shakopee, specializing in engagement rings, wedding rings, and custom jewelry options. Mention you heard them from Sabres Live and receive 20% off your first purchase today. How about the runner, the only field goal of the second half for Singleton-Buchanan? She is also your St. Francis Regional Medical Center player of the game as well. How about that, a little 2-for-1? As Buchanan hit the runner, the lone field goal, and that was the difference, right, with that buzzer beater 3 at the end. Sabres win it by 1 and putting the South Suburban on notice once more. The Sabres, after a little bit of a sluggish start, a huge conference win, and we'll see what this win could do for the rest of the season as the new year kicking off with a bang here on Sabres Live. They take out the undefeated Irish as we sign off here on a Friday. Enjoy the rest of your evening and the rest of your weekend here on Sabres Live.
However you choose to stay active, St. Francis Regional Medical Center in Shakopee has expert providers offering surgical and non-surgical treatments to help keep you moving. From head injuries to ankle injuries,